guys, it's Kendra. Welcome back to my kitchen. I hope you're all doing well and you're all feeling great and staying safe. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. We're in the middle of this pandemic with the coronavirus. I am very fortunate enough to be with a company that we can work from home very easily. Pretty much everybody in my company is working from home, which is a blessing. A lot of people are not so fortunate, and I feel so bad for those. Hopefully with everything that is passing in, all the bills and aid that's coming from the government, hopefully that will help a lot of those in need. Anyway, as we're all in our kitchens and home, we're cooking a lot more. So I've been working all day today and now it's dinner time. So I wanted to just quickly show you what I'm doing. I'm whipping up a quick soup. I've done it before on some of my videos, but it's basically just the sausage and kale soup. It's similar to the Zuppa Toscana that you get at Olive Garden. I don't put potatoes in mine, I put beans in mine. The potatoes are good too, but I prefer beans with the sausage and the kale. So I'm gonna show you real quickly. All right, guys, so in here I have just a pound of spicy sausage. You could do regular Italian sausage. We like it spicy, so I have a pound of spicy sausage. It came in the link, so I squeezed the meat out of the casing. So that's what I did here. So I have a pound that I sauteed spicy sausage in here, and that's all that was that's all that was in here. And I drained the oil that came out of that. So anything to make it a little healthier always helps. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add onions and garlic to get some more flavor in there. So I sauteed some onion. That noise is the bread machine. I have some bread baking in there. This bread machine, oh my gosh, I'll do another video of that, but this bread machine is great, but that's what the noise is. Sorry about the noise. I have 1 onion, I have 4 garlic cloves, I have kale that I'm going to take off the hard stem and chop into, I'll probably rip it into bite-sized pieces. I have some chicken broth, I have some white beans, and I have some diced tomatoes. Guys, so I'm gonna add the onions and the garlic in here now. So I have 1 onion, oops, 1 onion chopped. And I'm gonna also add the 4 garlic cloves that I chopped. Okay. And we're just going to get this all mixed up. Okay, so we're just gonna cook this until the onions soften a little bit. Okay? And in the meantime, while the onions are softening, I am going to work on taking this, the kale off the stems and cleaning it up, and I will be back. All right, guys, I am back. I'm ready for the next step. So the onions and the garlic have softened. It smells so good in here. I love when the meat gets a little brown and crusty. It adds flavor. Okay, so then next is, I have 2 cans of white beans or cannelli beans, and I drain them. Okay, so I'm gonna add those in. I'm gonna get those mixed up. Okay, now this is the time where I add some seasoning. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some of my favorite seasonings. So I'm going to put in my pepper. Sorry, I gotta find my pepper. Here's my pepper. Okay, so I'm just going to add in some pepper and some seasoned salt, which is, I just have the Lowry's seasoned salt. It's so weird, seasoned salt, but 25% less sodium. Just a little seasoned salt. Okay. And that's good for me right now because I'm going to add fresh basil later, but the spiciness of the sausage gives a lot of flavor. Okay. And then I have a can, just one can of diced tomatoes, and this is with garlic and olive oil in it. Okay, so I'm going to add that in. I love these cans that you can pull the top like that. Okay, so just one can of that, tomatoes. I'm going to mix all this in. Okay, now from here I'm going to add just this size, which is, I think it's about, I can't see, 32 ounces, 32 ounces. You could use water too. I've done it where I did not have any chicken stock and I used water and some chicken bouillon or chicken base, my chicken base that I love so much. Okay, but I happen to have some chicken broth. And I'm going to turn this up because I want to get this up to a boil, because once it comes up to a boil, I'm going to add the kale. And so you can see here, I took the kale off these hard stems and I kind of just ripped them into bite-sized pieces. So that is next, guys. So once this comes up to a boil, I am going to add the kale in and I will come back. Okay, the soup is boiling and it's ready for the kale. But before I do that, I want to show you what I add. And for some odd reason, I don't know what it is, but I always add a little bit of soy sauce to my soups, unless I'm making a white cream soup. But I just find it gives it an extra flavor. And again, it's probably, they say that soy sauce is in that umami flavoring family. So that could be what it is, but I always add a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. So I'm gonna add a couple of splashes of Worcestershire. Okay. And then a couple of splashes of soy sauce, and that's it. And then I'm gonna add all the kale over here. So I'm gonna bring this over here. The kale will wilt down just like spinach does. So I'm gonna add all of this in. And I like it full of kale, so I'm gonna add the whole thing and it's going to wilt down. And the one thing, the Zuppa Toscana at Olive Garden does not have tomatoes in it. This one, I was in the mood to add tomatoes in this one, so that's what I'm gonna do. But the Zuppa Toscana at Olive Garden is cream based. So I'm not gonna add cream to this whole pot because Randy likes it without the cream. I like it with the cream. So what I do is I cook up the pot like this, and then individually I add my cream to my bowl. So it's my own little Zuppa Toscana at home. Okay, so see how it all pretty much wilted down? And then now what I want to do is I want to cook that kale for a little bit and get it softened. And then it's pretty much ready to serve. Look at that. Look at that goodness. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if you can see that. Look at that. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Okay. So So I'm just gonna simmer this for just about, I'm gonna say 10 minutes or so, because I want that kale to be soft. All right, guys, dinner is almost ready. We'll come back. Hey guys, it's done, dinner is ready. I got my ladle here, and the soup has been simmering and it's soft. Look at that. So, oh my gosh, look how yummy that looks. How yummy does that look? So this is gonna be Randy's. So for Randy's, I am not going to put any cream in it. Kind of dripped a little bit. For mine, we're gonna add some cream. So it's gonna look like the Zuppa Toscana at Olive Garden. Okay guys, so for Randy's bowl, I'm just gonna put some Parmesan cheese on top. So I just have some grated Parmesan cheese. Okay, just so you can see what I'm doing. I put some Parmesan cheese on his, and in mine, I have some whipping cream or heavy cream, whatever you have, cream, whipping cream, heavy cream, and just a little to give it a little bit of that cream consistency. See that? Let's taste it together. So it's so quick and easy. You guys, it's so good. So that's my take on a twist of this Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana. I have another video where I did the Zuppa Toscana pretty much as is, as the way it comes at Olive Garden, but this is my little twist for something a little different. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys are all doing well and great and safe, and I will see